So we're checking out another interview of Yash, but this time it's more toxic, heavy. And even with his look, he looks like that. And this interview has been trending everywhere. I thought I'll check it out this one. There are so many more, and I think every interview will have the same things being talked about. So if there is an interview which is special, something interesting being told, let me know in the comments. I'll check it out later. I've already checked out the fandom interview. If you haven't seen, definitely check it on the channel. And again, if you haven't seen the original interview, I'll put the link in the description. There's a reaction to it, a substitute. Check out there, give them like, comment there, and then you can watch this. I'll be pausing in the middle, talking, sharing my thoughts. So with that done, let's check this out.
Hey everybody, we're back again. CinemaCon 2026. We're here to talk about another film called Toxic that Yash is going to give us a little bit of a backdrop.
I have no idea who these people are. I've never seen videos from them, but nice when they got to interact with him. I think a lot of people whoever could kind of got interviews with them, and they tried. I think they got a small booth. They didn't get that big where Marvel, displayed the trailer of Avengers Doomsday. They didn't get that area. I think you have to pay more for that. So they got a small theater, like a small screen space where they showed 10, 12 people could sit and watch what they showed. And there are some things about Ramayana also that they got a good deal in distribution there. So let's see what happens with Toxic.
Can you let us know a little bit about Toxic and what is the background of it?
Toxic is a raw story told in a very cinematic way.
Yes.
So that's set in an era where in 1947 India got independence, and small state in India called Goa was still under Portuguese till 1961. So this is set in that era where Portuguese were there and Indians were there, and a lot of port is a very crucial part of their governance, and gangsters, smuggling. So it's a fictional story. So it's called Toxic, a fairy tale for grown-ups. So the attitude of the film itself is like...
That's a good, one line to describe the film and kind of get attention, right? Like fairy tale, the moment you hear that, oh, it's for kids, but for grown-ups. Like, what does that mean? Like, you're instantly excited.
We're going all out, we're going wild, crazy, but at the same time it's very deep. It's very deep, and it's very how do I put it, it's something where you dare not to ask certain questions in life because you're so conditioned in society. Like there are certain things where we just accept it. Since childhood they tell you how to be. So seeking is important in a practical way. Not even talking about spiritual way. So this is a
interesting story. What does that even mean? That sounds interesting. Like they're challenging a norm of what we grow up as understanding, and we are told you have to do this and we never question it. That kind of a way
where you question those things. It's a very layered, but it's a gangster film. It's a badass gangster film with all the layers, all the emotional backing which a good story needs. So the director is a female director. So her name is Geetu Mohandas, and I think her take on gangster world is
interesting. That he in other interview also mentioned a name, and with all the rumors that he's shadow directing the film and he has kind of overtaken, and the initial vision of the film is totally gone, and kind of Yash has hijacked it. That is good rumors to spread and make news about, but we'll only find out. I don't think we'll even find out. It depends on how the film does, but for him to keep mentioning her and talk about her, that's a good thing.
Something which will be very exciting, and there's some wonderful actors in this film. So lots of all of India's most happening actors have come together again for a global vision. All of them have come, and we have shot it in English, so all of so all of you can understand it.
This fan-made posters.
The big thing that the footage that I saw, you guys, it's gonna throw you guys off. And I was like, I'm not sure what I'm watching, but I need it immediately. And I think it's the way that it's shot, the choreography. I mean, like you said, it's insane. It's havoc. But I also felt like there's a central theme going on, and there's certain things that like, oh, this is coming against an opposition situation. And I wasn't sure what it was, but I could feel it, even though the action was really heavy. As far as the choreography and action in this, there's guns, there's explosions, it's insane. Like, how much of an effort has that been for you? embarking on this specific story?
J.J. Perry is a stunt choreographer, and there are many more are Indian stunt choreographers. But J.J., I kind of came to LA, met him, and I wanted to take the action a notch higher because, especially gunfights. They call it gun fu.
Yeah.
Gun fu. So John Wick, yeah. So we all love it, love that style. So JJ kind of
If we get to see some of it in Toxic, that'd be great.
trained or spent time with me for me to understand how to handle the weapon or what kind of an attitude we should have. And it's very stylized, and the action's going to be crazy and wild. It's something where you just go and watch and you're like, what the hell type. It's going to be like, that's badass.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
I think Yash is good at reading the room. Like he knows what kind of terms he should use with what kind of people he's sitting with. Like in that interview, he would not have used the same, wordings to describe Toxic. Whereas here he knows what these people are looking forward to, how to approach them with what the film is about.
There are many action sequences, but in each action sequence you'll have a story going forward. You understand the story, there's a context to it, so it's properly designed movies, what I can say.
Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to touch up on. It's a gangster film, so those are always fun.
Yeah.
But there's always a sense of brutality to it. Always a lot of action that can be identified more realistically than say some other genres.
Yeah.
So, is there anything specifically that you're really excited for? I guess audience to see action wise, or is it like how big is the scale when it comes to the action?
It's massive.
Yeah.
You should experience the action. So JJ is very proud of what he has done, and we all are
Nice.
proud of what we have done, because see, action today, you've seen all sorts of action.
Yeah.
What I believe
That's
is
true.
with the scale, with the intensity, there should be something unique about each sequence. There should be a variation. There should be different.
Yeah, I agree. Like I think a lot of films have this issue where they want to show action and each action is the same thing. We just saw that 15 minutes back. Why you're saying the same thing again and again? I think KGF sometimes goes through this beat where the action, like there was no need of it, but I think Prashant likes to cut, action happening, something else happening, everything together. He just wants to keep things going and going, no stopping and making it slower. I think that's his style of doing things. But yeah, sometimes just action, like it has to be different, right? Each action spectacle has to be different. Like how I think Mission Impossible does a great job. Each action set piece like is totally different with different, like it'll be a train, it'll be a car, it'll be a plane, it'll be water, like something or the other. It has like in a washroom, one sequence, then on the bike is flying off. So you have to design them very differently so you are refreshed throughout the film. It's not like, I just saw that so many times already. Punching, already done. Move on.
Style, different form adapted in action. So action should be visceral. You should feel the pain. Basically, the mirror neurons should get activated. That's why we all like cinema. See, this cinema will touch the notes, which not usually we as filmmakers don't touch those kind of notes. I'm talking about a metaphoric way, in an emotional way. When you watch a movie, why do we go to movie? Why do we listen to watch movies, and why do you want to know stories? Because everybody can't experience every emotion in life. So when you're watching a movie, you go through somebody's life and you understand problems or pains. So the darkest emotions, darkest dilemmas of human emotions have been captured in this film, or tried to capture. It's very layered. It's not like in your face. It's not like we're pushing it on your face and saying, this is what dark side is, all of that. No, it's very layered. It's a love story. There's a love story deep down. It's a father-son revenge saga. So I think it's...
Okay, he has revealed too many things of the movie now.
It's very well designed. So the idea is, when the Western audience watch this movie, they should feel familiar. They should not feel alienated also. At the same time, they should not feel like, I've seen this thing many times. They should feel the freshness. So that's the design. That's the intent of the films, to bring both the worlds. Let's, understand each other's movies. Let's understand each other's stories. Let's understand each other's emotion better.
I think this can also, some people may be critical of what he said. Like I like that he's envisioning it like this, that we should go global with our stories. But some people will like, why you are trying to impress Western, you just make a film you want to make, and if it'll work, it will click like RRR, right? But I don't know what's the right answer there. We'll only find out after the film comes out.
All of us are so different, so unique. But I think it's important through cinema, we should tell stories which makes more meaning. When you meet a person from another continent, you should understand him better.
Yeah,
is what we feel.
Yeah, it's weird. When you were bringing that up, I think of 3 specific action films. One is Death Sentence with Kevin Bacon. I mean, you got like a father that goes through a terrible tragedy. He just goes on this revenge story, and he just slips deeper in the darkness. But there's a story there, right? Then you got The Raid 2, Indonesian film, and it's like coming off the first one, and you have a person just spiraling, and he's changing, and the last one, I think it came out in 2024 or 2025, which is Monkey Man, even more like, and I think that each one of those,
still haven't seen it. Never released in India, man. I think it got decent reviews, like nothing special, like something like that. But the first trailer that came out was so good, but never got to it.
Great action,
never released.
Great violence, but it's a central theme there, where it all circles around a person's testimony and what they dealt with, and also where they're going to go with the trajectory of where their character's going to go. Do you have like a theme that you feel like is for Toxic?
I think this is emotional drama. It's an action drama, I can say. It's like, it's not there. You have, what happens in action film is you have one issue, one conflict, and then there is some other hurdle. You cross that, and now you finish. It's simple, but this is not like that. It's about, you can watch the film and relate. When the action comes, you get that adrenaline rush for the entertainment point of view. But as you're watching the film, you'll be immersed in the film in a way where you understand life, you understand their problems, you go through those drama. Where do drama come from? When there is no solution to problems. If there is a problem, there is no stress. Problem won't give you stress. When there is no solution is when the stress comes in.
Right.
Or when you don't take action, that's when stress comes in.
The problem hasn't gone away.
Yeah, so when you watch the film, you'll understand, what can we do now? Like, there is complex situations in cinema. There is plot twists. There is so many characters, so many wonderful performers performing. So it's going to be a packed film.
Okay, so you guys, I know you're all excited about it.
We're all working towards it. It's shortening.
Something was cut out.
We are working towards it, and hopefully I'll be announcing more things soon, and will be released in a bigger way where all of you can enjoy, go to theaters, and give me your feedback.
Yeah, let us know when the premiere is. We will be there day one. Congratulations.
Oh, they interviewed with Ramayana also. They did an interview, and with Rajamouli also for Triple R. Nice. That's pretty much possible that Yash kind of revealed too much, and they asked them to cut some part because he kind of revealed a lot. And I think it's because he's selling it to the Western audience. These 2 people are there. I think they do a lot of Indian cinema. I don't know them, but definitely check out their channel if you like this interview and other interviews. But this was a good one. Got to know more about Toxic and Yash's mindset about going. Again, as I talked before, right? Toxic just went through too much negativity because of Dhurandhar 2 clash, and I think if it wasn't that case and they had shifted before, or it had never happened, I think there'll be much more positivity around the film. Even the first teaser that came out, people got kind of upset with it, and of course that's today's internet. Anything comes out, there'll be 2 sides, good and bad, and then they'll be fighting. Is it good or is it bad? I'm excited for the film still. The release date, some people are saying it may get delayed again. I'm not sure, and he also said that soon they'll release promotional material. I guess they saw the trailer of Toxic there, which may be the next thing they release going forward. They're coming out 4th June, right? So April almost end. So I guess in May we should get a trailer for the film if they're sticking to the release date. But excited for the film. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time.